we're gonna have systems in place that are easier to learn. All right, complicated to the defense or offense that they're going against, or the special teams group they're going against, but easy for us to learn. Because when we can when we can learn our system and we can get good at our system, then our talent can take over.
That is the Philadelphia Eagles' new head coach, Nick Sirrianni, who didn't make a good first impression in his introductory press conference. We're going to take a look at that today, not to pick on him, but to talk about the one thing that he could have done differently that would have made a positive difference.
The fans, right? I can't wait. I know from experience of coming here and playing here as an opposing coach, how passionate that the fans are here in Philadelphia, and I'm just glad we're on the same team now. You're on my side now.
It's not just this book. It's this man. It's the compassion. It's the dignity. It's the wisdom. It's the horse sense of the guy.
You know, you take a little bit of each coach that you've been around, right? You take a little bit of each coach that you've been around, and you make yourself out of that. You take the good, you take the bad, and you make the best out of the best out of you from those people.
That's not great. That is not great.
In Coach Sirianni's defense, I think doing a press conference now as opposed to before the pandemic is more difficult. Because before, he would have been in a room with 50 or so reporters, he would have seen faces, nodding heads, some sort of visual feedback. Now, you're just staring into a dark camera lens, and for a lot of people, that's disconcerting. This is why practice would have made a big difference. But the one thing I want to talk about today that would have made all the difference in the world was to come in with one core message as opposed to a half dozen or so. If you have a press conference or a media interview or maybe just a Zoom call, ask yourself ahead of time, what is the one message you want to convey? What is the one takeaway in this interaction? When you do that, you're much more likely to communicate effectively and concisely. Coach Sirianni's opening remarks went on for 10 minutes and they were all over the map.
The core values that I believe in that are important to any good team that I really want to make sure that we have here, all right, with the Philadelphia Eagles, the one is to connect with each other. All right, connect with each other. That's so important to me, is that we have a building here where everyone's connecting. Coaches are connecting to coaches.
Players are connecting to players. And coaches are connecting to players. All right,
And when you can get that connection, that's a special part of an organization, a special part of a team, and all the best teams that I've ever been a part of had that connection. So look forward to doing that with the people here in Philadelphia.
If there was ever a press conference that you did not want to show up unprepared for, it was that one. Good luck to that, brother.
It ain't everything, but first impressions matter. He was nervous. He was anxious. He was completely over his skis.
Coach Sirianni made things more difficult for himself right out of the gates. It's not insurmountable, but it is like going into a football game and giving up 3 touchdowns in the first 2 minutes. You can still win the game. It's just going to be tougher. We're going to continue to take a look at more media moments right here. If you have any ideas, things you'd like to see me review, send them my way. Meantime, I hope you like this page and subscribe to it, and we'll be back.